Doug Price here from the Agave Social Club podcast. Hey, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Just released a new episode of the podcast. Every other Wednesday, you're getting a brand new episode of the Agave Social Club podcast. And this past one, I featured Mark Carlston in Crotalo Tequila. Crotalo, this is a brand that you may not be as familiar with, but definitely want to check out, want to find, want to try it because it's really, really good tequila. Check out the episode. We talk about the story. We hear how he got into tequila. This is a guy that for 30 plus years has been sipping on really, really good tequila and searching out great tequilas. He tells the story of when he was younger, how he would go to the Mexican border with multiple shirts and he would go buy bottles of tequila, come back, change his clothes, go, come back, change his clothes. That way he could collect multiple bottles because back then you could only get 1 or 2 bottles at a time as you're walking over the border. But Crotalo, there's a huge tie-in here with snakes. Check out the episode. We talk about his love for snakes. He used to catch rattlesnakes in the summertime when he was a kid, and he would sell their venom. The scientific name for the rattlesnake is Crotalo, and so that's where his tie-in is. Each one of his expressions has the rattlesnake on it, and as it ages, you'll see the rattlesnake get bigger, and on the tail, the button, the rings, will also get larger there as well. That's how he's tying it in with these bottles, but he's got Blanco, Repo, Añejo, and then he's got like 3 or 4 extra Añejos. We went through 3 of the extra Añejos. He's got a 357 extra Añejo as well, but Mark's doing a lot with this tequila. Even the Plata is aged 45 days. So a Blanco, you can put it in barrels just as long as it's not 60 days. He's got it going in there for 45 days. Now it's called a Plata, so the CRT told him it has to be clear. So what he did in the early years, he had to learn how to filter his Plata tequila to remove some of that color without stripping any of that agave flavor. The Plata, man, it's a really delicious Plata or Blanco. It's briny, good agave flavor. And then we jump to the Reposado. The Reposado is double barrel aged. That's another thing he's doing. And he was one of the first people to be doing double barreling. So he's going to age it in French oak for a certain amount of time. And then he's going to move it over to these port barrels. Really get some unique flavors there. But his Reposado is being aged for 11 months. That's a very strong Reposado. Then he goes to his Añejo. I believe the Añejo is like 30 months. Again, this is a long time to be spending time in a barrel. And then we get to the XAs. He's got the snake tail and he's got the snake head. The snake head is very hard to find. Like I said, once they're out, they're out. He told me that he will not have more of the snake head until 2024. That's a long time to wait for some amazing tequila. So he's going 5 years, 7 years. Man, rich colors, rich flavor, that French oak and that port coming together. Some really, really complex flavor there. So check out Crotalo. Listen to the entire episode. I'll have a link here for their website, but you can learn more about their tequila. And make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'll continue to have different footage about this brand throughout on Instagram at Agave Social Club. I'm Doug Price, and thanks for watching.